Here it comes. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. And quickly one away in the second inning. 2 away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish now for St. Paul, Murdoch. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. Digging in for the Saints, Emmanuel Rodriguez. 3-2 now. In the air to left, Malloy. And that'll do it. 2 left on base. 1 away and a runner at first. Next up, the designated hitter, Joey Meneses. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Double play, what a twin killing to end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. Toledo ahead in this game, 2-0. Two outs and a runner in scoring position. Murdoch, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Oh, lost the handle on that one.
Yo, I ain't never seen that before. Homie threw that shit.
Cabrera on the move. There to make the catch. So another good inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Murdoch. Out towards left center, Dean. And there's 1 down. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time after this one. He may. Murdoch is focused and ready for this. And next, the cleanup hitter, Murdoch. And that's off the inside edge.
1 ball, no strikes.
1 out, runners at first and second.
That's a ball.
Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. Here comes the 2-0. That one missed. Grant McCray in the on-deck circle. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1, and that's 2.
That's an out.
Good pitch, good fielding once the ball was in play. All around, nice job. 4-6-3, inning-ending double play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Chris Taylor. Right side, Murdoch. Whips it to first.
He's out.
Play is made, 1 gone. 1 out and the base is empty. Murdoch, 0 for 1 so far. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in
He's
time.
out.
The batter now, Murdoch.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
On the ground to short, could be two. Glove flip to
He's out.
second. And that is a
Got him.
double
That's
play.
out.
Fantastic. The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out. The 0-1 offering. On the ground, 2-ball. Feed to second for 1. Double play. That is outstanding defense. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Murdoch getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 3 so far, grounding out 3 times. This one's in the dirt. Nice job behind the dish. One and 0, and the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Okay. All right.
1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. That slurve was
1 ball,
beautiful.
2 strikes.
Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. Strike 3. Got him swinging. They get out of it inning. We're back here at the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Chris Taylor. Ground ball to the right side. Fair ball. Here's the throw. The potential winning run holds at second, now in scoring position. This is a game to flush, no doubt. So up next, Murdoch.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Good stuff right out of the gate, and he's already
0-1.
featuring his good fastball in this one. Grounder to second. That's a base hit. Run scores. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 and 2.
This one's in the dirt. Grounder left side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Midway in the first, St. Paul with the lead, 1-0. 2 outs, bases empty. Murdoch singled and drove in a run the first time through. Foul ball there. We're here in the top half of the 3rd. 2 down and nobody aboard. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Not in time to get the out at first, and we'll see how they score it. Two away and a runner at first. And here at the plate, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Kick, the pitch, runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second, out. That ends the inning. And now it's going to be the left fielder, number 31. To the right side, Murdoch. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One out and the base is empty. Murdoch, 1 for 2. Chases that one below the zone. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Comes up empty, strike 2. On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. Cut on and miss. That's a strikeout. One out and the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now here's the 0-2. Rolled to short, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Throw to first, but not in time. Murdoch will hit next. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Gut check time for him on the mound. I'm interested to see how he handles this situation. Late swing, fouled it off. One and one. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground.
Damn
Might be 2.
it.
Throws to second for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the... At the plate, Murdoch.
Hey, your turn. Nobody better.
In the dirt, but blocked. One and 0, and the pitch.
Yeehaw!
Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. Chases a high fastball there.
1-2.
Man at second with 2 down. Line drive, that's a base knock. Coming to the plate. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. 1-0. So digging in, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Got him. That is out number 3. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 runner stranded. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. The Saints out. 1 out and the bases are empty. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, number 31. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first, and they get the out. Murdoch digs in now. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And
Ball
that's
outside.
And 1-1 now. In this spot, he's probably hunting something up in the zone that he can drive, but he should be careful. If the ball gets up and in on the hands, he's more likely to just hit a weak pop-up. Here's the 1-2 offering. That's
No,
inside.
that's in.
Runners on the corners, nobody out. This one in the air to right. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third. If you're looking to bring more good vibrations into your life, then call Thad's Theremin Therapy. They've got just the right lack of touch to help you. Up the middle. Great grab on the dive. And the throw, nicely done for the out. He did a great job to go to the backhand, make the diving stop, then get up and complete the play. That'll fire up the dugout. One out and the base is empty. Murdoch, 1 for 2. On the ground to third, Bodie. And plenty of time to first. We're back here at the ballpark. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in for the Comets, Mike Yastrzemski. Smoked on the ground to second, whips it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. We go to the 8th, digging in for the Saints, Murdoch. That slurve was beautiful. Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. Comes up empty, strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Efficient work on the mound there. He's definitely capable of more than this. They got the win, but I'm sure he'll be... Top half of the 2nd from Oklahoma City.
Ball. 1-0.
It's in and out of the glove. To first, and it just gets there in time. 1 away. One gone and runners at 2nd and 3rd. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, number 33. To the right side. Throw to first in time. From yard waste to roadkill, there's no mess that Blank's Disposal Service can't help you with. Call today to help clean up the mess in your life. Murdoch grounded out to short the first time up. Well struck, right field. Does it have the distance? And that one is gone over the right field wall. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's now 2-1. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am 2 outs and the base is loaded. Murdoch, he's already homered in this ballgame. Feels like an inflection point early in this one. 2-out base hit could bring in a couple of runs. 1-0 pitch. He swings and fouls one off. So the base is all loaded up now.
Ball.
Lots of pressure on the hitter in this moment. The best find a way to steel themselves and stay focused. In the air on the infield, Bracho. That'll end the inning after a lot of runs across. It's a 4-run inning. Bases are empty with 2 away. And next, the cleanup hitter, Murdoch. Already a homer for him in this one. In the air to the right, Yastrzemski. And that'll do it. If he has more games like this, a promotion will... Stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Murdoch. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Hard ground ball, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. First and second with 1 away. Emmanuel Rodriguez getting ready to hit. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4, runner, take your base.
4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. Now the left fielder, Grant McCray.
Let's go, baby.
Ball 4,
take
and a
your base.
run comes in to
Nice.
score. So with 1 away, the bases are loaded. Now it's the right fielder, Philip Sykes. At the belt, kicks and delivers.
3-0.
Rolls away a little bit. No action on the bases, though. First inning has been a grind. 23 pitches now. Gets the
Yeehaw.
call. 3-1. And the
3-1.
strike zone swells in size. That one
Ball
misses,
4, take your
and
base.
it brings home a run.
Jeez. It's the top of the first, and this dude's walking like crazy.
Runner at second, 2 down. Murdoch, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that one fouled off.
Well, that was my pitch.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top of the second.
One ball, 2 strikes.
This one's in the dirt. Got him.
Hey.
That ends the inning. 1 hit, 1. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, number 31. On the ground, Murdoch. Throws, gets the out, 1 away. So with a runner at second and one away, and here is Murdoch. 1 for 2, had an RBI knock back in the first. And that drops in for a strike.
One.
Fouled off down the right side. Swings and
Oh,
misses,
my
struck
God.
him out. One away and a runner at first. Next to hit for the Saints, Murdoch. Kopech, 29 years old, a former first rounder back in
0-1.
2014. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And some
Ball.
cutting action, but misses down low. Got the batter
Oh,
swinging. Slider
come
ran
on,
away
bro.
for
Why do I
strike
keep
3
doing
there.
that?
All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Coming up to the dish now for St. Paul, Murdoch. Fouled off left side.
That's inside. Ball.
They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. And a ground ball to first. Takes it to the bag
Got it.
alone. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. At least they got the win. That's probably the only... Next to hit, Murdoch. Doing a fine job at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Wood.
Sheehan, 26 years old,
No ball,
and he
one
was a
strike.
6th-round draft pick back in 2021. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Jeez.
That swing and a miss is a blessing in
0-2.
disguise for the hitter. If he had made contact, it probably would have been a double play ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's
1
ball.
and 2.
That one out to right.
Down.
It falls in.
Yes.
That's a base hit. Lead runners around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Here's the center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
Off balance speed. There's one.
No.
Over to first.
He's
Safe.
safe.
Now it's the shortstop, Wiley Hahn. Bases loaded, no outs.
Jesus.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one.
Oh.
To first,
No, no,
not
no,
in
no.
time, and a run scores. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Big Kale Soda, with more protein and fiber than any other soda on the market. Murdoch, 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one fouled off. Murdoch, 22 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. The 0-1. Swings through that one. Smart work on the mound. He knows
No
this
balls,
hitter
2
likes
strikes.
to chase out of the zone. That time, he couldn't connect on that slider down.
Click.
Got it. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Next up for the Comets, Aaron Bracho. On the ground to the right side. In plenty of time to first. Digging in for the Saints, Murdoch. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time.
They need you right now. Let's go, kid.
That's
Good
the
job to
ball.
let the low one go there. Missed inside
2-0.
with the curveball. Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Strike
Strike
one.
one.
Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder
3 balls,
even
1
higher
strike.
after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Full count
Click.
now. That was one you'll want back
Count is full.
right in the heart of the zone. Gotta punish that. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Payoff pitch. Fly ball very deep to right field. It's got a chance. Gets over his head. Runner around third. The relay. It's offline and the run scores. And it's 3-1. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Smoked that ball to right field, and that comes back to the swing he put on it. Clean all the way through, good mechanics. I'm sure he wishes it would have gone over the wall for a dinger, but extra bases are a nice consolation prize. And now the center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. Huge K there. Here's the left fielder, Grant McCray.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
0-2 now. Hahn. On to first. Out on a bang-bang play. But the run comes in and they extend their lead. So up next, Luke Keeschel. Here comes the 3-1. And ball 4.
Ball 4.
2 aboard. Here's the catcher, Mark Colesbury.
Yeah, no one better. Clutch up.
1-2, here's the pitch. In there, picks up the K. They limit the damage here. They put 2 on the board. On 2 hits, no errors, but 2 are left on base. We're back here at the ballpark. All set for the start of this inning. Stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Murdoch. And a big swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Smoked to first, but caught. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. 1 out and 2 on. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, number 33 puts a bunt down. Miranda. 1 at second.
Ho!
Eats it, and they're happy with the out. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them.
How am I not online? What? How am I offline? Bro, what is going on? Okay, so I'm gonna restart it. And the stream's gonna end, but I'm gonna restart the stream as soon as I restart the game, so I'll be back in like 30 seconds.